Jimmie's Actual Factuals. Jimmie's Actual Factuals. Jimmie's Actual Factuals.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome once again to Actual Factuals. Today's topic is where I'm going to ask people what kind of creative or interesting foods they ever had. Let's go.
Most creative or interesting food? That's a good question. I would have to say my trick tamales. My family's Mexican, and we wanted to play a trick on our family, and we stuffed the tamales with different sorts of things. We had peppers, we had some candy, just tricking everybody. They're having different sorts of tamales. Tamales like bread, and then you got the candy in the middle.
Is it kind of like a holiday thing too, like for April Fools or something?
Yes, exactly. Playing a trick, but it was not April Fools. I wish it was. Today's April Fools. Yeah. All right.
Alligator.
Where'd you have it, and how was it prepared?
I had it at my girlfriend's mom's house. She pretty much made it. It looked like it was like chicken, and then she put the flour on it and fried it, and it was like fried alligator nuggets or something. I don't know.
What did it actually taste like?
Chicken. I mean, there's a slight difference. It's more of a slimier taste, but it tastes more like chicken though.
I'm not sure it's the most creative, but it's a pickled cabbage food called kimchi. It's Korean. It's delicious. It's also the hottest thing I've ever eaten, and I've eaten lots of hot, spicy foods.
I'd probably say falafel. In Iraq, they make falafels. The chicken's a little raw, so that was pretty interesting. For the first time, when you actually bite into chicken that has blood in it, it's a little concerning, but it actually is not so bad for you. So I'd say that's probably the most interesting food I've had.
Well, I don't know how creative or interesting it actually is, but I like to eat a lot of Indian food, like mango chutney and tiffin boxes and stuff like that. It's not as spicy as people think, but it is absolutely delicious.
I had a steak sandwich made with emu. It was awful. It tasted terrible. I wouldn't recommend it. Stick with beef on that one.
Did you hand make it?
No, I think I got it at Tony Luke's. Yeah.
How did the emu actually taste? Like steak?
It was kind of fishy and a little gamey. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, no. Don't like it.
Most interesting food I think I've ever had in my life was I ate a squid before, peeled it back with my own hands, took it out, grilled it, did my own thing with it, chopped it up, made some nice calamari out of it.
Hottest food I ever had, like in the Philippines, we have this thing we eat, like duck embryo. Like in the egg, we open it, and a duck embryo is there, and then we eat it with salt. It's pretty good. It's like egg, but it's really interesting because you can see the duck forming, and it's really weird at first. But if you don't look at it, it tastes like egg. But that's the most oddest thing I've ever eaten.
I had a quail egg once at a sushi restaurant. It was pretty weird. My dad sort of tricked me into eating it. So yeah.
How do quail eggs taste? What do they taste like?
Like a regular egg, just raw. It was really kind of like slimy. It was like I wouldn't have one again. It was like I said, I got tricked.
One time I had Caribou Stew as a guest of the native people in Barrow, Alaska. It was great.
Does caribou taste like anything else?
No, I was too chicken to try the whale blubber, though, I have to say. Thank you.
The most interesting thing that I ever ate in my entire life was iguana. That's actually quite quite disgusting. The texture is really, it's like really. Oh, sorry.
What does it taste like? Does it taste like any other food?
It tastes like fish, and in between fish and chicken. But it's not really. It's extremely soft and some. It's not really the best meat in the world.
Where did you have that?
I had that and the country where I live, people that live in the rural areas eat it a lot. It's an abundant food. It's actually there's absolutely no expense. You just need you just need to throw stones at them, kill them, and eat them. So it's
Tongue.
A tongue, you said?
Tongue.
From what?
From a cow, I assume.
Does it actually taste like beef?
No, it's kind of like squishy, and I don't really know what it tastes like. The consistency is weird, though.
I'd have to say goat.
Does it taste like sheep or cow?
No, it's goat, and I've had a couple of different opportunities to have it, and it has a very different taste and texture.
Is it able to be made into like a burger or like a hot dog?
I don't know. I've only ever had it stewed, and sort of in it as part of a stew, you know.
I once had tofu enchiladas. That was pretty good. I liked it a lot. I have it on occasion.
How does tofu actually taste?
It depends on what you make it. It's kind of like chicken. It doesn't really have a taste. You can do a lot of stuff with it. It's good.
Vegan hot wings. I think it's made out of seitan, which is wheat. Very good. Yeah. High in protein.
I would have to say the most interesting food I ever had was the Los Taco from Taco Bell, the Dorito nacho one. Then I got a ranch one. So I didn't taste the ranch one yet, but the nacho one is good.
A personal snack favorite of mine that my grandmother makes is it's basically a snack. We call it surillo de maíz. Basically, it's like a cornmeal snack. That's about it.
The interesting food that I had is pateles.
What's in it? How's it made?
It's meat and what else? Like meat and just a bunch of things wrapped on paper and boiled. And you can eat it with either ketchup or hot sauce. It's pretty good.
Well, several years ago, I went to Peru to hike the Inca Trail, and one of the delicacies in Peru is guinea pig, cuy.
What does guinea pig taste like?
I'd have to say chicken, but definitely with a definite rodent mix to it.
Did you ever had like in like a nugget or tender kind of way?
No, typically they skin it and then they grill it, and it's a very popular dish that a lot of Peruvian families have.
Back in 2004, I went to China to visit my brother who was living there at the time, and the last meal I had before I left the country, one of the delicacies that was served were chilled chicken feet. And it sounds as bad as it looks. It was tough. That's definitely say an experience.
Grasshopper. It wasn't raw, but it was toasted, cooked, and everything. And yeah.
How does it actually taste like a vegetable of some sort?
No, it's just crunchy. It's mostly crunchy. It's like potato chip, but yeah.
Well, some time ago we were looking for food during the war, and we ended up eating ants, the flying ones. You know, they really tasted good. Sometimes we'll fry them, others we just eat them raw. When you're biting into them, the wings will be falling out from your mouth, and sometimes they bite your tongue too. I mean, you have to pull them out and just chew their head and bite them on the head. It looks great. It tastes like chicken somehow, you know, some type of African chicken. And you may try it sometime. If you ever come to Africa with me, maybe I'll get you exposed to it. What do you think? I don't think from the way you were laughing that you want to try it. Come on, Miss Linda, which one?
I think it's jollof rice. It's rice cooked in tomato sauce. You can either add meats, whatever meats you want, goat's meat, beef, chicken, vegetables, whatever thing that you want. You can just dump everything into the sauce and then you add your rice, and it comes out pretty good. I think it's very creative too.
Is that like a culture of yours?
Yes, that is from Ghana, jollof rice.
Thank you.
In New Zealand, I ate a cheeseburger with beet, egg root, and chutney on it. It's kind of interesting.
How did that all taste together?
It wasn't that good. I don't like beet, so.
Well, actually, I had it recently. It was a special kind of Easter bread,
and it was filled with cranberries and citron and orange and all kinds of fruity flavors, and it was made by a local bakery here in Bluebell, and it was the first time I had it, and it was absolutely delicious, particularly when you heated it up in the microwave for a few minutes just to warm up the flavors of the fruits in it, and it was just wonderful. I'm looking forward to next year getting it again.
The most interesting food I've ever had was in an island called Belize, and it was a jerk food, but it was jerk conch. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a little leathery, but really good taste.
What kind of American taste does it have?
I'm sorry?
What kind of American taste does it have?
American taste? If you've ever had anything, well, say really spicy hot. Spicy hot with a lot of pepper.
Thank you.
Peanut butter and fluff.
You mean like marshmallow?
Yeah. I don't like fluff.
That's good. I thank everybody for telling us what kind of creative foods they had in their life. And if you have a favorite type, please post it in the comment below. And until next week, I am Jimmie Johnson. Have a good week.
Jimmie's Actual Factuals. Jimmie's Actual Factuals. Jimmie's Actual Factuals.